So, hi, my name is Witchy, and welcome to my new video. I'm going to talk about today. No, not today. I'm going to talk about my birthday. Guys, I'm going old. I'm so old. I'm like so old. If you would have to guess how old I am, please write it down in the comments. You have like 5 seconds to write it down, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So, what did you guess? I feel like I'm Dora the Exploradora. I am 24. I'm like so. I know some of you are gonna be like, shut the fuck up, you're like so young already. But the thing is that my mental state is not of one of that's like 25, is it? I don't know. I personally feel like I'm like stuck in my teenage years. Seriously, I'm like so far behind. I don't know if it has to deal with not having kids or not having pretty much responsibilities. I do pay my bills. I do pay for stuff like that, basic stuff. But I don't know. It doesn't feel like, I don't know. It's not. I don't know. And like most of the time, I'm just gaming, doing everything that I've been doing since I was a teenager. Actually, maybe doing even less because I used to work out a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I used to work out a lot. Just like at that. And ever since I started webcamming, I stopped working out and just get on cam. And then after that, eat and game and then get back on cam. And yeah, 100 pounds later. But hey, my boobs, they grow. They grew. They were like a big cup, like in between B, C cup. Like this one was a big cup, this one was a cute C cup. They're not the same size, you guys. Like, boobs are not the same size, okay? So if somebody ever told you that boobs are asymmetrical, they are not. One boob is always bigger than the other one. Why? I'm not really sure. It just happens. Like, the only people that have asymmetrical boobies are those ladies that get like implants, but even their implants, the implants are different size. So that's how they get asymmetrical boobies, because the implants are actually different size, so that they actually end up being the same size, so they match them up, they mix and match the sizes of their boobies, which is great. I sometimes want to get an operation, but then not really. Like, oh my goodness, I grew up being so ashamed of my boobs. You can thank fucking television telenovelas. I hate telenovelas so much. You don't know how much I hate telenovelas. They fucked me up in the head, like so bad. Like, when I was little, growing up, when I was a little witchy, I was like, oh, when I grow up, my boobies are gonna get like brown, like round and pretty, because I would see telenovelas and all the actresses there, they have like these round boobies like that with like the perfect cleavage, but boobies are not naturally like that. And so much media, Mexican media, the media that I would see, they would portray ladies with like perfect, perky nipples and everything, and it's like, I thought that my boobies were just not well developed, and then I was gonna get like perky nipples as I grew older, but that never happened. My nipples are like pointing down, and like, that always ashamed me so much. It was not until I got into the sex industry as a cam girl, and then I saw that I wasn't the only one with nipples like this, because I also saw other BBW models and like chubby girls and even skinny girls and like all kinds of boobies out there, and like their nipples are not like perfect, like how I grew up thinking they were. They're not like that. Like, seriously, I was so oblivious about it. And you have to think about it. I grew up in an era, or at least in my area or in my family, we didn't have access to internet until I was already like 15. And then once I was 15, I would literally only use the internet to do homework. Just kidding. I would play World of Warcraft. And I never really actually looked for like how natural tits looked. So, and then like in my family, I don't know. It just nobody ever taught me that my boobs are actually normal. Then like they're never gonna be like that unless I get like an operation. Or there's some ladies whose nipples are like perfect and like always pointing upwards, but that's them. And like all boobies are beautiful. Doesn't matter if they're like flat or just be careful you don't have a like a reverse nipple. Now that one you have to check that out. But and also make sure that the coloring it's like how it always is, because otherwise you gotta check for cancer too. Okay, but that's another conversation. But yeah, you can have like big old tatas, big old tatas. You can have like small medium boobies pointing up, pointing upwards, or pointing sideways or inwards. I have never seen inwards titties. No, they always like outside. And like they're all beautiful. There are so many beautiful movies out there. And like I just love all these movies. And like I am so happy to be like in a community on my Twitter where I get to see all kinds of movies every day, and it just makes me so happy that they're so nice, and like I just want to suck in them on all. I mean, yeah, but they're just it's so amazing and beautiful to see this community, and just like everyone just shares their boobies and their bodies, and their bodies are beautiful. And I've learned to love my own self, like my own body. Like I grew up being, that's why I used to work out a lot. Oh my goodness, I used to work out a lot because I seriously, like I was so ashamed of my body. Like I was a chubby kid. Like the last time I was skinny, I was like 7 years old. Okay, and then as soon as I hit 8 years old, I don't know what the hell happened to me. I mean, I know I started eating McDonald's for breakfast and for dinner too, and tacos for dinner, and oh my goodness. So yeah, I know I started eating like 20 chicken McNuggets for after school, and that was not just like was the 20 chicken McNuggets with my large fries, with my large soda, with my chocolate sundaes. It was so delicious, and yeah, that was my 8-year-old body eating all of that, and I went like boom, boom, like I was so fat. I was like so fat, and I was a tall and fat kid, 8-year-old. I was the tallest from my freaking school, counting the teachers. I was taller than my teachers. So now imagine that. So I was 9 years old, and then I was bullied hardcore, and then 10 years old, bullied hardcore, and then at 12, whenever I turned 12, like everybody started catching up. I wasn't that bullied that much anymore, but now I was ashamed of my body, and I have self-esteem issues, and like low self-esteem. And then whenever I turned like 14 and I started going to high school, I started becoming bulimic. I was bulimic, and I started working out a lot, and I got a really nice body. I have to tell you the truth. I some curves, but I was never toned because I had so much extra skin from being so fat. So I really never felt. I always felt that I had to lose more weight. It was not until I started coming that I was like, oh, people actually like my body. And like, and I don't know if anybody has access to like my old pictures, or if you ever go to my profile on my Freecams, you can see like my old pictures. And I'm all trying to take pictures like this, like. Trying to hide my tummy at all cost. It was just a horrible time of my life, in which was like whenever I was like the skinniest for myself, and my boobies were like big cups. Well, this one was B, this one was a C cup. And so imagine that on a teenager, that can be like a lot, like it fucks you up really bad. And then after that, after becoming a African's model, I started getting actually feeling more comfortable in my curves. Like right now, I freaking love my body, but I also hurted myself because I started getting like a lot of weight and I started retaining liquids, and that shit hurt. Like once your body starts retaining liquids, it's because you have like a lot of salt in your diet, and your legs, my legs went like plunk. When you retain liquids, they go like to your extremities because of gravity and stuff. So yeah, I was retaining all these liquids on my legs and my little legs. And yeah, so I was retaining liquids on my legs, and they started going like that, and I was like, oh no, this is bad. So I started working out again. So I've been working out this year, and last year I've been on and off. But yeah, so I've been getting better at taking care of my body. So I got to different stages of my body. So that's how I know I've been actually growing up, and it's actually been a good experience growing up. So whenever I was a teenager, I hated my body. When you started coming, I started accepting my body and loving my body and my curves and everything. But I wasn't really taking care of my body. Now I love my body, and now I actually want to take care of my body. So I'm not working out, I'm not doing a diet because I want to lose weight, because I want to look better. No, I love my body the way it is, with all its curves and the fluffiness, whatever fluffiness I have. Because even whenever I'm on my like lowest weight, I always had my like big fluffiness everywhere. Like my butt was always like thick, my thighs were always thick. So yeah, don't worry, that's gonna stay there. But now I actually want to take care of my body, to take care of it, not because I want to shape it some way. No, I want to take care of my body because I love my body, and I want to be healthy so I can live forever young. No, just kidding. I don't know that's bad, because I believe that those who say that they want to be forever young, those people usually die young. Because you have to accept that you're gonna get old, and I'm actually looking forward into getting old now that I think about it. Because whenever I get old, I want to have like white hair. I really hope my hair goes white. Like I love white hair. You don't know how many times I have dyed my hair like silver whitish. Like I do it like at least once a year. Like the last one I had, it's actually like already gone. I trimmed them myself. But yeah, I want to go back to white again because I just love how white hair looks. But then I get tired of my white hair, and then I make it purple because I just love purple so much too. But yeah, I'm looking forward into actually turning old and having white hair and being like a grumpy old lady and having like a lot of cats, even though I think I have a lot of cats already. That would be awesome. And so yeah, I think that's all I have to talk about today. Yeah, my birthday is coming February the 23rd. February. I always struggle saying February. Febrero 23. That's whenever my favorite. That's whenever my birthday is going to be. You're invited into my party. I'm gonna be streaming probably. I don't know. So yeah, I think that's it for today. That's it. Okay, you can shut down. Oh, before you go, I have a little tip. Please don't forget to drink all of your water every day. You need a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Take your vitamins if you need to take vitamins, because there's some people that don't eat all their vitamins like in meals. So make sure to tell a doctor about for that. I'm also I need to do that so the doctor can recommend me better vitamins than the ones I'm already taking. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.